to DBC test.
So there's some setup for this test. This test is a little bit different from our previous tests. We need some setup. So this is actually like a Spring test of a sort. It's not just a simple JUnit test. You can see that I'm using that data R2 DBC test. It brings up the part of the Spring application context that is only needed for like database tests. So I'm using test containers, a PostgresQL container, as you can see, and then I'm using Flyway as well to create the tables. So I'm basically making the initial steps like ready so that you can just write test and play with repositories and things that are needed. But this is a kind of an example itself, the setup. How do you set up for your repository test as well? So it's like a reference. It can be refactored, but like it's good for this context.
So here's the first test one, I guess.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
So it seems like we want to save something. Save the dancer into dancer repository.
Yeah. And then I guess we can check that the dancer that we get back has the right dance type, and also that it has an ID in that case, right? But we don't know what the ID would be, but it would.
You can check the dancer.
Sorry, yeah.
You can check the dancer class just to see what's there.
Mm-hmm. So it has ID and some kind of date. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm. And so we can start with checking the save dancer mono or save dancer, but would we also like to try to read it back and see that it is actually in the database, or is that like more testing the? Aha, wait, yeah, sorry, we haven't saved it yet. Yes. Okay. All right.
But I guess if it doesn't have an ID, or
so we need the repository, right?
Should I remove this?
Yeah. And then we need the, we have the dancer repository. So we do that and insert dancer. Was there no insert? Aha, there were DB ops or something like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What was it?
Let's see. Mm-hmm.
It's similar to JPA repositories. So it's the same.
Where did the
You can just do like you can see what APIs are available, and then you will see what you can take.
Mm.
Save maybe.
Mhm.
Aha, is that okay? So the DBOps was okay, right?
Yeah.
All right.
You can
Mhm.
inject DBOps if you think that that's better. But this one would work here as well. So for this case, I think you are fine.
Okay. All right. Mm.
So now we have it saved.
Mm.
So we want to fetch it.
Yeah, or we would like to see that the saved tensor mono has an ID now, right? Mm. So maybe we can just check that.
So we have a mono here that
Mm.
eventually contains the answer that is saved.
Mm.
So how did we test reactive types?
So
We had this specific tool that was useful when testing reactive types.
let's see. Trying to remember. So we will.
Can look at the previous episodes. This one, no, because we are talking about web test client. Yeah, here might be. No, it's a still test client. So
Step
yeah.
verifier.
Yes,
Is
exactly.
that the one we want?
Yeah.
All right. So
To create.
based on the saved answer model, yeah.
Mm.
And then dot expect, maybe expect next.
Mhm.
Should we? Do we don't know exactly what the dancer will look like.
Actually, if you look at the dancer that we are trying to save, the dancer.new dancer, if you look there. So if you look at the dancer class.
It does set the ID already.
Yeah, exactly. Because
okay. So
if you look at the line 17, I'm implementing that persistable thing.
Okay.
Because we can compare.
Yeah, so we can say that it should be the same as dancer then.
Exactly.
So expect next dancer.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, okay. The lowercase dancer. So this one, yeah. And then what?
So this is a stream. You expect it to
be complete, maybe.
Yeah.
Expect complete. And then there, in the example I look at, there's a verify at the end. So dot verify. I don't know if, don't remember. Is that right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
Now you actually verify your expectations.
Mm.
It's like subscribe, so to say.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can try it.
Okay, so now it has to start the test container and run flyway and then
Yeah, exactly.
set up everything up. Okay.
Do you have Docker running?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah, cool.
Mm. Nice.
All right.